on how to revise 24 hours before a test. You heard that right, guys. 24 hours before a test. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Diamond, and for those of you guys who are new here, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe and turn your post notifications so you know if I won't ever put a new video. And in today's video, I'm going to be helping you guys by giving you tips and tricks on how to revise 24 hours before a test. You heard that right, guys. 24 hours before a test. I know for a lot of us, we are currently in test season and we have to revise for so many tests, like so many different subjects. So I'm going to be giving you like guys some tips on how you can revise for a specific subject, how you can lay it out, and how it can all be in your brain from it so you know what you're doing when you have the test. And guys, not to brag, but I am pretty good at tests myself. I normally get 4 marks or around 1 to 2 marks less than it's actually scored out of, so hopefully this helps you guys. But anyway, let's get on with the video. Let's go. So I only had a week to revise for my SATs test and my end of year test and my module test, my pre-test and my post-test, which is a lot of tests if you ask me, guys, specific considering you have to do it in every single subject. So I was just chilling in bed and everything, and then I get a text from team saying that we have 1 week. They didn't say 1 week specifically, but it was like a week before we had to do our tests, and we had to revise for them and everything. And I had no idea that those ones were coming up at the time because I had many other tests to focus on, many other math tests. So I was just like panicking and everything, getting all my books, gathering them together, getting my old books, getting my new books, and I was just like so confuzzled. And I decided I need a plan, I need a structure on how I'm going to revise for my tests. So I basically was going to revise for 2 tests a day. So what I would do is, the first thing I would do was I would get all of my books for the specific subject. Like I got 3 English books, I would get all those 3 English books, and I got my English literature book. So that day I did my English literature and my English learning. So I got the 3 books for my English learning, not read through them, but and then I got another book, just another plain book. And then I was like looking at the key information and then sectioning it in each subjects. So vocabulary, key knowledge, just things that come out of my mind, random facts. And then I would note down every single one for each column, and then eventually it would just start to build up in my head and I have knowledge for that key term. And then I would have like a 5 to 15 minute break, and then I would move on to my next one, which was English literature. So I would get my books, I would look at those books, and I see that I was reading Oliver Twist, I was reading Wonder, I was reading Abomination, and then I was like revising those ones, because for the test it would be like a book that we had learned specifically, a chapter from the book, and then we would basically have to write a character persona of that character and how that character was portrayed in that specific chapter. So I had to do it about this boy called Scott in Abomination in chapter 2. So we had to like practice for that one, and we had to practice for one of the characters, which was really hard because you have to know everything about one character in particular. And I was just doing that, and then you had to do some sort of creative writing, which our teacher luckily told us about before, that we might have it in our test, and we did creative writing about something specifically. So what you should go off and do is go get your computer, your phone or something, and you should just like revise each character in the book that you might be doing it about. And then another one is to like get your past tests and past exams and just revise from there, because similar questions will be like showing up in those specific tests. Like you get similar questions in your test that you had before and then the test you'll have now, because they'll be testing you on how much you have improved. And then you could also, like my teacher gave me this booklet that had the questions and the answers at the back of the book. So I revised all the questions, put them on cards and everything, and my friend did the same thing. And basically me and my friend would keep asking each other questions that might show up in the test. So I would ask her, what's the formula of this? And then she would ask me, how does the earth orbit the sun? And then we would just do that back and forth. If you don't have friends, or if your friend is currently busy at the time, you could do it with your cousins. So you could ask your cousins to do the same thing, your parents, or you could even record yourself saying the questions and you pause the video and answer them. Another way is to do flashcards. Some people just get the flashcards and turn them around and stuff, but I have 2 ways that I did it. So because for people, because some people might be like watching this video 24 hours before they have their test, so a day before. So the way I did it, like the cards, was that I would stick one in my, like, on this wall over here, and then I would just pull one off and then read what it says, and then it would have a whole massive paragraph on what the question was about, and I would just get the key terms and then write it down and turn it around and see if it was similar and it had the key information in it. So I was just doing that for around 30 minutes for each question that we had given in the booklet. So it would make me have like the key knowledge in my head and everything. Or I did the flashcards by myself, where I would hold it down and it would do the same thing. I would just flip it around and stuff. So that's how I did it when I had it for a week, and I would do it for each individual subject. I know some of you guys might be watching this video 24 hours before you have your test, and you're like, what should I do? What do I need to do? So I'm gonna also be giving you guys some tips for that. So my key tip is not to like revise, is not to like go through everything again, go through your book again, and not to like read your teacher's notes and not go to things that you wrote in the past. It's like trying to test yourself, so test the knowledge that you know. So for example, if you've been revising during the week 24 hours, you need to just refresh your memory, re-jog your memory basically. So if you want to write an essay, English essay, write an English essay for creative writing to test yourself. If you want to be better on your maths test, do maths questions, do maths revision, look at your past tests. If it might help you, use flashcards to test your knowledge, ask your parents, your carers, your friends, your cousins to read the question to you and for you to answer it. Or find questions on Google and put the key information that you would need for the question. And it's not basically going through your books again, it's just basically you writing down the key information. There's a really good app called Study Bunny, which helps me revise throughout the whole week. So I'm just going to be basically showing you guys how it works. So it's basically got this countdown on how long you would like to revise for. So for example, if I'm revising for 30 minutes and I press start, and it gives you like a 30-minute timer for you to revise, and then once you finish doing it, it will like say 30 minutes 3+, and you get points and coins and everything, and you can go to the shop and buy stuff. And then 0 minutes that you had to pause it. If you pause it, you get less points, but you can still do it, like for example, if you're having a break, and then you can go to the shop and maybe buy something that is worth 3 coins. I don't know if there's anything, I don't actually know if there's anything in the shop that's 3 coins. I think they're all like more expensive. And then there's like a new update notes, and it'll tell us and everything. You put your language and what should I call my buddy. So for example, if I wanted to call my buddy Froggy, I know it's not a bunny name, but I don't know, I like the name, so I'm gonna call my buddy Froggy. Yes, Froggy. So Froggy has a happy meter and everything, and if you're revising well, it makes Froggy happy. So that's just basically pretty much it. And then I fed it, and then you get add reward and so much stuff. And then like you can get breaks and everything, and then you can have a calendar of when you're gonna like revise and stuff, and what days you're gonna revise and how long you want to revise for. And you can add music, so you can listen to music, and like you got a clock ticking sound. What's it called? Icing truck decided to go past, but this is what it would sound like. I don't really find it that satisfying, but you could buy it with coins and you can get the ticking sound. I'm gonna get off my app because I don't really like the sound. And it's still going! Okay, I don't know quite how to stop it. Okay, I stopped it, but that's just pretty much it, and that's all you do in Study Bunny, and it just helps you revise, and you can't actually access anything else on your phone whilst using the timer. It basically freezes, so it's a really good app to revise with, and I found it really useful. So guys, this is the end of the video. I really hope it helped you guys with the tips and tricks. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to reach 2k subscribers. And if you want me to do a part 2, feel free to comment down below. I will be happy to help you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you do well on your tests if they're coming up very soon. But that's it for now. Until next time, Diamond. Have a good week. Bye everyone.